Hello and welcome to this short video on how to complete a Shrewsbury College's group online application form. It is ideal to get your application in as early as possible. For A-levels, ensure you apply by the end of February to secure your place on your chosen course. Our electrical, plumbing and construction courses are also very popular, so we advise you to submit your application for those courses as early as you can. Before you complete your application, make sure you've checked the course entry requirements. Are you studying all the required subjects at GCSE? What are your predicted grades? Are the entry requirements achievable? You start the application process by going to the web page of your chosen course or one of your chosen A-levels. You'll see on each A-level we have a fact sheet which includes the course content and entry requirements. Once you're ready to apply, click the Apply button. You will see that your course selection has gone to the bottom of the page in a basket. If you're applying for A-levels, you can then add your further choices. If you are selecting A-levels, you will need to do at least 3 to be able to proceed and a maximum of 4. If you change your mind about one or more of your choices, you can discuss this at your interview and we can make that change for you. Please do not submit a new application. You can also make changes by contacting our admissions team. You can apply for both a vocational course and A-levels, but would need to complete 2 separate applications. Once you have the right courses in your basket, you can click on the Continue button. If you don't already have an account with us, you will need to register by clicking the Register button in the right-hand corner. Think carefully about the email address you use to make the account. You will need to have access to this email throughout the application process right up until the start of college. Ensure you remember which email address you've used and what password you need to access it. You cannot use your school email address as you will need to have access to your email after you've left school. The password is case sensitive. Ensure you follow the password instructions when creating the account. An example of a password you could use could be Shrewsbury with a capital S, 1 star. Once you've registered, you can proceed to the form itself. The first section is information about you. If you put down a preferred name, this will be used in all correspondence with you. You need to put your legal name in the first name and last name sections. It is important that you answer all questions honestly. Don't forget to tick whether you have a criminal conviction and to answer the questions about free school meals and household income. We have asked these last 2 questions so that we can ensure that students who might be interested in applying for a bursary get the necessary information. This financial support could help with travel costs or buying any kit that you may need for your course. If you miss any essential information, the application will not move on to the next page. If this happens, ensure you've completed every section with an asterisk. When completing in case of an emergency details, please ensure you use an appropriate email address and mobile number which must be different to the one you have recorded as yours. On page 4, ensure you type yes or no in the free text boxes. These can be easy to miss. When you move on to page 5, you will be able to select your school from the drop-down list. If it isn't there, check My School Isn't Listed and it will allow you to add it. Please leave the end date blank if you are still in school. In the qualifications section, you need to enter all your previous qualifications. If you haven't received a grade yet, you can enter your predicted grades and enter the date as the 1st of the 6th, 2022. Please follow the other guidance on this page if your qualification isn't listed. Please use the free text space on page 7 to explain what achievements you have as well as what interests you about your chosen subjects. Perhaps you could also put what your career ambitions are and what you do in your spare time. On the final page, you can choose whether you consent to be photographed and whether you are willing to share your achievements and destination after you've finished your course. In the final section, please think carefully about your responses. Check the first box if you do not consent to sharing your personal learning record data with the college and other educational organisations, and tick the other boxes if you are happy to be contacted by the Education and Skills Funding Agency via the methods of contact listed. If these have not been checked, your application will not be processed. You are then able to check and edit your responses. Once you have done this, please ensure you check the declaration box at the end of the page and click on Submit Application Form. If you haven't actually clicked on the Submit button, your application will not be processed. After we've received your application, you will receive a confirmation email to the email address you have registered with. We will then process your application and will then be in touch to invite you in for an interview via another email. It's very important that you attend this interview. Failure to do so could mean that you lose your space on your chosen course. If you can't make the interview date, then please contact the admissions team to rearrange the interview. You can apply for more than one course, but as we move towards enrolment in the summer, we will expect you to start narrowing down your selection to one vocational course and/or one set of A-level choices. Please make sure you keep a close eye on your email, as we will use this as our main form of communication with you and to keep you informed about your next steps. Occasionally, our emails do go into a junk or spam inbox, so please check there too. We look forward to welcoming you.